Good morning. Texans 19, Chiefs 27. Now, what was going on with that was you got Jonathan Donald's Weeks, and he's 17 February 1986. He's the long snapper. He was at Baylor Bears, and he's for the Houston Texans. And he grew up Glendale, Arizona. Now, what I see from this is Mace Mick being at the Texans and having a presence. Okay? He's got the same birthday as my seal, 17 February, and he's the long snapper. Okay, so he handles the ball going in between the legs. And he was at Baylor Bears. So the Bale of the Bears. Like, get out of the bear. It's not the Revenant. Okay, the Revenant is you get clawed and severely injured by the bear. That's also Michael from Lost, and that's also Alec Baldwin. And the Baylor Bears is like you're looking at a fowl. You're looking at a foul bear. So it's two beasts of Daniel 7. Two of them put together. Okay. Which is 2 and 3 of those, if you count them all the way down in sync. So, Mace Mick would say Daffy Dale, from the song that we would listen to in our nights in O-Town with nobody around. We were at Wesleyan Park Plaza, or we were doing our own thing, and there was no one doing it with us, and we listened to All I Need Is Right Here in My Arms, and he took that to heart, and he was like a bodybuilder later on, and he moved to Irvine, Kentucky. That's where he was living. And I visited him one time, and I was bringing a pizza over there. And it was real country. And I went to Transylvania with him and saw Hillary H. there. And I spent the night at Brett's place in his weed smoker roommate's bed, who had a big poster of Bob Marley. This was a Eastern state, Kentucky. And I knew a little bit about Eastern from Kyrie, who went there. Kyrie was in the play. He had a big part where he lifts his head up when something's going on, like he got caught. And it was perfect the way he did it. But Bridgman changed it. And it was perfect the way he had it. He nailed it this one time. Just like the music at KCPC, saying, I'm going to take his life away. And he nailed it this one time, but we couldn't get it again. And they were both, they were both mixed. So that was pretty cool. At Eastern, I got a little bit of a taste. It was the Echo Hallways. And so Daffy Dell. And so that was at Arizona. And this is Jonathan Donald's Weeks, and he's the long snapper for the Texans. Now, James Winchester, 6 August 1989, is the long snapper for the Chiefs. And he's just like the Aussie film that came out where they got the good presence on the roof doing construction during the scary movie. Winchester, the rifle film with Helen Mirren. And see what this is Oklahoma Choctaw Nation. He's Native American, this man, James Winchester. In Will Rogers World Airport, Oklahoma City, Michael, his dad, was killed there on 15 November 2016. And on 3 June 2016, Muhammad Ali was killed, and that's a span of 165 days. So it's like 165. Balshalisha, 65. Tier, who's also known as Cody Ditzler. Now, so it was Michael that was killed. You got a boxer in there at 165 days, like Michael versus the Dragon, and their Choctaw Nation, which is like nails on a chalkboard. And this was at Will Rogers, just like Jim Rogers, my coach at Marlins, and Will Alvey, Chewy, who swam for Marlins and is part of BMW. So this is what I see, that this is a Blade in Bronson, that you had this long snapper for the Chiefs, James Winchester, versus the long snapper for the Houston Texans, which was Jonathan Donald's Weeks. And the Texans were 19, the Chiefs were 27. So they didn't get blown out. The Texans did not get blown out. Now you can say, well, it was bullshit with the refs, like the Chiefs always pull, but this was a good game. This was a good game. And I know it was because of this setup here. So Chargers 17, Buccaneers 40. Buccaneers punter, Jake Camerda. Now, the punter is like punter, like your Chris Hemsworth talking in the first Avengers film. Punter. And the Jake Camerda is what you see in the Spirit and the Smoke of Grox, where he's taking the pictures and it's all white light. It's all white flash light because he's taking the pictures of you in the mirror, of you looking at yourself in the mirror naked, and he's taking the pictures because it's purgamus, and you got to get that out of you. You got to get that sluggard out of you. So it appears on the floor if you get it out of you. He tries to put it in you. You got to get it out of you. It's a sluggard. And Kendrick talks about it being in the brain. You got to get it out your heart. That's the way to do it. Now, don't hurt yourself. Just get that motherfucker out of you. Because it's a camera. Now, J.K. Scott, L.A. Chargers punter, was at Jaguars. And this is the L.A. Chargers, J.K. Scott. So 12 September 2003, Johnny Cash to J.K. Scott, 30 October 1995, is 94 months, 13 days. So that's just like the Jason Voorhees and of the Friday the 13th, and the 94 months is like BC there. It's Iggy Azalea, BC. Okay, and her music came out before the Antipas Pit. That's on record. Okay, so what I'm going to show you now, just know that this is here and this is a reality.
At Ralph's, whether you shop pickup, delivery, or in store, Kroger brand items always come with low prices and a money back quality guarantee. So you can enjoy more of your favorite things this holiday. Ralph's, fresh for everyone.
That's right.